Hi friends, Laura here at Hello Cute Crafts, and today I'm going to share one of my favorite secret DIY tricks. I'm going to show you how to make this adorable reverse canvas sign. It is so easy and so cute. Can't wait to share. Okay, so let's get started. These are the items that you're going to need for today's project. You'll need a blank canvas. I am using a 7x7 square, but you can certainly use any size you like. You'll need a way to cut the canvas, so I'm using a razor blade tool. We'll be painting the canvas, so we have a paintbrush as well as my favorite paint, King Art, and I'll be using black today. I have already trimmed out my heat transfer vinyl that's going to be going on my canvas, and I have a video showing how to use the Cricut to cut out the vinyl, so I've already made that ahead of time. You'll need a mat to cut on, some scissors. I'm going to be using my Cricut Easy Press Mini as well as a glue gun and my heat pad. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to be cutting around the canvas, around the exterior on the back side, and we're going to be taking off the canvas so that we can prep it to add our heat transfer vinyl. So be careful, the tool is very sharp. And I am going to cut along the staple, and you can leave the staple in. If you really want to, you can go ahead and get a staple remover and remove the staples, but for me this is the back side of the canvas, and I mainly make these for seasonal holiday decor, so I'm not selling it or do anything special with it. So I figure that as long as the front looks good, I'm good. So you're probably going to have to cut multiple times because it's not going to necessarily come off on the first try. So we'll just go around and take off the perimeter. Let's see how we're doing here. Sometimes the corners can be a little hard. It's starting to come off. It's okay if it tears a little. We are going to trim it when we glue it back on. Oh, a little bit more. Okay, and so we have our canvas that we'll be applying our vinyl to. I'm going to set that aside, and this is what the canvas on the front looks like. What you can do is you can sand it a little, and then you can leave it natural. You can stain it, you can add paint that I'm going to do today, and then this is going to be the front, and what's going to happen is we're going to put the vinyl on the canvas, and the canvas is going to be glued in the back, so it is a brand new, perfectly framed out decor item for you. So now I'm going to paint my frame, and you can paint it any color you'd like to match your seasonal decor or your tiered tray or your mantle. You can even just stain it, as I had mentioned, and make it a darker wood. So I'm going to be using my King Art acrylic paint in black, and I'm just going to paint around the edges. I will start with the interior, and it's not going to look perfect. There's staples there, it's rough wood, but it definitely serves its purpose for some DIY inexpensive decor. So I'm going to finish painting this and then I'll show you the next step. Okay, so we're going to let this dry. I'm going to clean up a bit. Once the frame is dry, we can attach it to the canvas. So the next step is going to be attaching the iron-on vinyl to the canvas. Okay, so now we're going to prep our canvas so that we can add our iron-on and make this super cute sign. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my mini press, and I'm going to have it on the highest level. So you're just going to turn it on, and I'm going to put it on the 3rd setting, and it will beep as well as turn green when it is ready to go. I'm also preheating my glue gun. And in case anybody wanted to know, the black paint came perfectly off of my red aspen nails. These nails are also linked in my description below. So what we're going to do is, once the Cricut is ready and heated, I'm going to warm up the canvas, get out the wrinkles, and then we'll add the vinyl. Okay, so as you can see, the mini press is ready to go. So I am simply going to iron and get out any wrinkles and warm up the canvas so that we can apply our perfectly imperfect logo. And I'm going to put it in the middle of the canvas. We are going to be trimming the canvas as well, so we can work around that. I gave plenty of room on the canvas itself to fit in the middle of the framed wooden frame. So now I'm going to use my mini press, and I'm going to use it for, I don't know, maybe 20 to 30 seconds until it sticks. This mini press is the perfect tool for a small project. I use the mini press for hats and shoes and small signs like this. Okay, we should be ready to go. So we're going to pull off the clear. This is always the exciting part. Ta-da! Super cute, right? So now I'm going to get the wooden frame, and we're going to cut the canvas so that it matches the sizing, and then we will glue it to the back of the canvas. Okay, so now what we're going to be doing is attaching the canvas to the back of the frame, and it will look something like this. So we need to trim the canvas a little so it fits. So we'll just get our scissors and trim ever so slightly so it still fits within the frame. So we're going to trim all the sides until it fits on the canvas, and let's just trim a little bit more. I think we're good to go here. So it's going to look like this. So I'm going to put this aside, and what we're going to do is we're going to glue and then attach the canvas to the back. I have also used a staple gun, but for today we're going to use the glue gun, and I'll go ahead and get that ready. And we're just going to go around each edge, and then we will attach the canvas. Okay, so we're going to lay let's do it this way. We're going to lay the canvas underneath, and we're going to stick it where we want it. So let me see if I can do this while I videotape. I think that looks good, and we're going to press down. Go around the edges, and my friends, that is it. Oh, a little bit of glue. Get rid of that. So let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! It is perfectly imperfect. So you can see that the paint covered up the staples that were there. There are some imperfections, but I'm going to call it rustic chic at this point. If you wanted to do any touch-ups, you could, but as you can see, my King Art paint, it only took one coat. This paint is amazing, my friends. I'm going to link everything in the description below. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, but I am telling you that these reverse canvases are so fun and so easy. Thanks for watching, friends.